Sway.
In the morning.
Shake it. Wake your punk ass up. That crust out, y'all.
Yeah, man. That song is called Milestone, ladies and gentlemen. That's off the new album, Don't Smoke Rock, with Pete Rock and Harlem's Finest. When you look up Harlem and you look up style, if you put Harlem plus style equals, you'll see his face, Smoke DZA, ladies and gentlemen, and he's here with us right now. Well, a round of applause, Smoke DZA.
You always giving me the cool introductions and all that.
You noticed that was
the king of that.
But I gave you a quick one today.
Nah, it was a quick one, but it was cool. It's always cool. You always make a nigga feel like,
You know,
Quick and potent.
well, that's
quick and potent.
That's the part of the game that I, that's the intangible.
That's the DZA man.
Come on, Pete Rock can tell you. That's the part of the game. A lot of people in the game now like to use tactics to make people feel bad in order for them to prosper or progress.
Right.
I don't know where it got mixed up. I want you to feel good.
Man, every time I come up here, man, you be making a nigga damn near shed a tear.
You heard that,
I
right?
be like, God damn, man, hearing this shit from Sway, I'm like, God, it don't get no better than that.
I love
man,
man
it's the
tears.
realest, man. Smoke, we saw you. I think it was last week. We were where we at?
It was in
Soho House. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were.
Whatever.
I didn't say it. Smoke said it. Smoke said it. That's where we
Shout
were.
out to Keno. Shout out to Keno.
Keno had us in there. My daughter was with me, and his daughter was with him. And one of the days last weekend, we were a little worried about that explosion that was about to take place. Keno. Keno's in the back right now. But we were in the Soho House, and we were talking about this project. And, you put out a lot of projects that I really like.
I mean, that means a lot coming from you, for real.
But I'm gonna tell you something. This is different.
Yeah, it's my first. It's different to me too, because this is like my first real album to me, like on some like hip hop rap shit, the shit that I champion, like not the gimmicky weed shit that niggas know me for. I wouldn't even say gimmicky because that's my life.
Yeah,
nothing I do is a gimmick, but people will take it as a gimmick because I'm the Kush God and I wake up high and all the cool shit. But this particular album is like the realest shit I ever did because I'm with a fucking legend. You know what I mean?
It was so fun.
And it was fun too. Like we didn't have not one argument.
Nope.
No creative differences.
Nope.
It was like, go in there, work, mix the record, watch PR, do the PR thing, and just be a rapper.
So is it usually more like of a mess?
Not,
In the past?
I wouldn't even say a mess. It's not a mess, or it's not like, it wasn't anything bad. Like every experience was a great experience. But with me working with Pete was like, he challenged me every record. And not to say that, because I've worked with a lot of producers, great producers. Shout out to 183rd, shout out to Harry Fraud. But PR is like, he like the big brother that he don't know you play basketball, and then you get the basketball and you just want to dunk and do all types of wild shit just to show that you could do it.
That spin moves.
That's what it was working with Pete.
Got it.
I mean, he really I wanted to impress him every second. So
you did that without all of that. You did all of that.
Well, Don't Smoke Rock is the name of the album. Out this Friday.
Yes.
You brought up the weed thing and you retracted calling it a gimmick. But do you think at any point has it gotten in the way of people, how people perceive you as an artist?
Absolutely, because some people see my name and just write me off, and then just be like, "Oh, that's the weed nigga." And I always hated that because I'm like, I could rap.
Yeah.
Like I could rap for real. And me doing this with PR, I feel like it's giving me another light for the hip hop aficionados and the people the critics and all the people that might have been like, "Oh, smoke this, fuck out of here, weed." Will just listen to me because I'm with P Rock. Really, at the end of the day, I just want people to listen because if you listen, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
So.
You got we played Milestone, and that has Jada and Styles on that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And BJ the Chicago
Shout out
Kid.
to
Love him.
BJ the
Shout out D Block.
He don't get
He don't get enough love.
Right, he don't get enough love.
That's my
BJ.
brother. That's my brother.
Yeah.
Real talk. He's dope.
Yeah,
He's
super
dope.
dope.
Shout out
Super
to the
dope.
Locks.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
the
out to the Locks too.
and just were y'all in the studio?
Nah, actually Jada and Styles did they shit over at D Block. BJ was in Chicago when he sent me the hook. So I mean, it was all like a Frankenstein kind of record, but everybody knew what to do because I already sent the blueprint on what was what. So they just caught the alley-oop and just dunked it pretty much. You know what I mean? It was pretty simple.
Yeah, that was one of the songs. Like, if you look at my list, I put 2 stars by Milestone and P. You happen to just go ahead and play. That's my ear. That's my radio ear.
You know what? That's one of my favorite joints.
You know what?
That's one of my favorite joints on the album.
Just decades,
Yeah.
You know, when Pete first came out, my radio ear
Right.
put he.
Show off, Calloway. Show
Not a
off.
show off, just facts. It wasn't a fact. Damn, I wrote down some lyrics. Sometimes you gotta kill them and leave them breathing.
Yeah.
You gotta kill them and leave them breathing sometimes.
I'll give them a tour through Stress Valley, make sure it's scenic and grime. You know, it was like sometimes you don't gotta physically kill somebody for them to be dead. You know, so, and I got that. I kind of flipped a line because that line got inspired to me from Jay-Z because he said something kind of familiar, and I wanted to do it in my own way. But you know, just going through life and holding grudges and all that type of shit, you don't really need to kill a nigga sometimes from putting hands on him. But you
Right.
could put him through Stress Valley and make it so scenic and grimy. You feel me? That you just killing them off living. You know, so that's what I'm doing to a lot of people right now.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good.
Yeah. Shout out to my therapist.
Yes.
Shout out to my therapist.
You really got a therapist?
I really got a therapist.
That's
Everybody
dope.
do. Everybody has one.
Pete, you got a therapist
Yeah,
too?
I got one.
Yeah. How often y'all go?
I go every week.
Every week, once a week.
Once a week, every Saturday. I'm in there Saturday morning.
When did y'all say, okay, you know what, it's time for me to go get a therapist? Because there's so many conversations about how that's taboo in the black community, and especially, you know, narrow it down more towards black men.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump and not being so strong in my relationship.
Nah.
So
Yeah, I went to a
therapy
relationship.
was the best
yeah.
thing to do.
Yeah.
I did that one.
It starts from the relationship.
It starts from the relationship and then it trickles into you.
Yep.
So I kind of, you know, it started from there and then
Right.
I just.
It's a good feeling when you walk away from a therapist, though. You feel light as a
Man, you feel
motherfucker.
better. You
Man.
feel
It's either you
better.
gonna feel light as a motherfucker or mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
One or the other.
I had a lot of those days. It
Yeah.
wasn't never nothing in the middle. It was
Right.
either
Man.
pissed
I'm
off or
curious. All right, so therapy for your wife or for a girlfriend?
Wife.
Oh, okay. All right, that's different.
Right, we got
Yeah.
David on the line from Freeport.
Yeah,
Good morning,
that's
David. How you
different.
doing,
No
man?
girl.
David, what
What's
up?
up, morning show?
What's up, bro?
What's up, morning show?
We got Smoke Diz in here, MP Rock.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Smoke Diz? What's up here? Yo, Smoke Diz, I'm feeling that new song. I'm
Yeah.
feeling
Man,
that shit.
I appreciate you, man.
Dope,
Thank you.
dope.
And I'm feeling your philosophy that you just explained in that lyric right there. I'm going to live by
Gotta
that
kill
one.
him and leave him breathing sometime,
Sometimes.
baby. Don't go to jail.
Hell yeah.
Yo, you trying to win these tickets?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Word.
P Rock's albums. Name 3 of them.
Mecca and the Soul Brother, of course. I got to go with Peach Instrumentals. And I got to go with Soul Brother.
There you
Soul
go.
Brother.
Go.
Okay, you
Soul
got
That
it.
shit,
Brother.
Soul Brother was
Brother.
my shit.
Soul Brother.
Soul Brother.
Never made an album called Soul,
Soul
Brother.
Yeah, you almost had it,
You almost
man.
had
You
the
almost
tickets.
had it.
So confident with it, too.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's
He got
take it to
nervous.
Harlem. We got Trav on the line. Trav, what up,
Harlem.
man?
He got nervous. He did.
Travis, you there?
Yo.
Yeah, we got
What up,
tickets.
what
We got
up?
tickets tonight. It's going down Highline Ballroom. 15th anniversary of
yeah.
Baby Grand Records. The DZA. You got Smoke DZA.
Pete Rock.
Pete Rock. They all gonna be there. You got to name 3 Pete Rock albums.
Yeah, I was going to go with Mecca and the Soul Brother. I had a Lost and Found. That's one of my favorites. I like
Oh,
Stick and
okay.
Jack. That's my jam. And then I also like Soul Brother.
Soul
Mecca
Brother.
and the Soul Brother.
Mecca and the
We'll
Soul.
let that slide. Mecca and the Soul. we'll put Mecca in front of that.
Nice guy.
Trav, what part of Harlem you from, man?
He can't slide if the other dude can't slide.
That's true, though.
No, they both get prizes at the end of
Well,
this.
the other
Oh,
one hung
wow.
up. All right, hold on.
Therapy.
Y'all was feeling good today.
Therapy.
Where my therapist?
All right, look, I'm about to dig in the crate right now from a track. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, see, Sway, see?
Play.
Let me cue myself up here.
Well, okay.
I ain't messing with you.
I'm in between. I see Keno here. Hold the drums.
Oh.
Royce on that one.
Royce the 5.
Yeah, we got to do that one.
All right,
All
let's
right,
do
we're going to
that.
open up the
Yeah,
phone
nah,
lines.
hold on,
888-742-3345.
Hold on, let me get it. Let me get it. I got you.
Smoke
I got
DZA
you.
is here.
I got
Shout
you.
out my brother Royce.
All right, while you doing that, I got somebody on the line. Austin in Illinois. What up, Austin?
Austin.
What's going on, Sway?
What's popping?
Tracy Heather.
What up, boy?
Little DZA.
What's poppin'?
Right.
Right.
Man, my nigga, just want to tell you, man, you just a breath of fresh air in the game, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I'm just trying to make it easier for us to breathe out here through all this bullshit.
Man, you one of the realest niggas out doing it right now, for real.
Man, that's
Salute.
love, brother. That's love.
Hey, man, salute them and get that album when it drop Friday. Don't smoke rock, all right?
Wait, I'm going to stand in line for that shit like Black Friday, my nigga.
That's
you
what's up.
motherfucking right. You motherfucking right.
Hey, Austin, you a citizen, man.
It's way in the
All
morning.
right, yo, you got that, Pete?
Yeah, I
Let
got it.
drop, man.
Yeah. Okay, we ready to rock.
Start it off.
Hold the drums. Yo, I'm fresh off a plane, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, DZA. Coming in from Cali, I ain't slept much. You know, so my mind might be a little,
It's all good.
but the music,
Zone out.
dream zone and achieve.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The music. Well, you high when you wrote this though?
I'm high all the time.
Okay.
I'm high like I smoke like I breathe.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
I guess.
Yes.
You say you're thinking about your legacy.
Right. I mean, you know, ain't that what we in it for? You know, that's the only thing we gonna get when it's over.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you know, for people to remember me after this shit is all over, I want them to take bits and pieces of what I put out, and you know, for whatever it's worth, that help them get through whatever tough times or whatever it is that they getting through, and you know, just be like, yeah, the nigga DZA, he did something for me. You know, that was powerful, or whatever words that they would want to use to describe me. But you know, it's all about legacy for me, because that's the only thing you got once you walk away from this shit.
Word.
Yes.
Look at Heather looking at you. When Heather look at you like this, that means she
that's
connected.
Honesty. That's,
That's real.
honesty. People don't say it, but you're right.
Well, you know, you've been in the biz. You know.
Oh,
you
very
know,
true.
Yes.
Very true.
You know, we're in the microwave era right now, so it's like, you know, it's a lot of shit that you could just heat up in a minute, 50, 60, whatever seconds, and that be that. But,
Right.
you know, this is something that you just got to put on the stove or put in the oven and take time to let it sit and
Marinate.
cook and
It's a
marinate.
turkey.
You know, it's a turkey.
You talk about the microwave era. I think Pete, you've been very vocal about some of the artists that are coming out, and it's not that you don't like them as people.
No, not them.
Yeah,
The music.
The music. Click on that, man.
Well, those cats came in talking this old head stuff. You know what I'm saying? First. You know what I mean? I think I was the first one to clap back.
When Lil Yachty came out. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
About
And-
Biggie and all these different things.
You know, and my thing is like, all right, they didn't learn nothing we did, you know, that we laid down for them. They don't give a fuck about it. Like, they care about money, you know, it seems like to me. And I had something to say about their music, and I just didn't like it. I just thought it was like, you know, I could be blindfolded with one arm and one leg and one eye and make that shit. You understand what I'm saying? My thing is, if you care about the culture, then show it in your music. That's all I said.
But I think that's where the divide happens. Like, we care about the culture as a whole.
Yeah.
Because we saw how the culture has elevated us as a whole, not just as artists, but as people.
Yeah.
So Smoke DZA been around enough, pioneers and generals that you probably got a lot. And plus, what you feel in your heart, you more about a culture thing and legacy.
Yeah.
Well, some of these artists are about the moment and the money. And the quick celebrity, and that's what the divide. Is it a way that we could bridge the divide?
That's the thing. That's what we tried to do. I had a conversation with Raekwon and Angie Martinez and a bunch of other people on a panel. And it was a pretty good panel. I thought Dolph and Yachty was going to show up, but they were no shows. I don't know if they were there or not, but I was there ready to talk, you know what I'm saying, about bridging. You know, because that's what I want to do. I want to work with. It starts with Smoke, but there's younger cats out there that respect what PR did, and I'm working with whoever want to work with me. That's how I feel about it.
I'd like to see more of that, like folks who've laid it down and folks who are coming into it, just at least communicating, whether you make music or not.
Yeah.
The communication is important.
I'm all about bridging the gap.
Bridging
and
it.
Yachty is that's my little homie. You know what I mean? So I don't really got an opinion on that. But I understand where both parties is coming from, and it kind of gets blurred sometimes because you gotta respect the people that was there before you. That's just the rule in the street. That's just the rule anywhere. You respect your OGs, and I feel like a lot of the youth forgot how to respect people because there's really no guidance with niggas stepping up to show them like, yo, you gotta respect this, and it's not enough niggas slapping the shit out of niggas. You feel me? But that got nothing to do with per se the situation with what I'm just saying the youth in general. That's all. I'm not speaking to nobody in particular because I don't want nobody to get my shit twisted.
Right.
I'm really outside, but it's like the youth forgot how to respect the elders, and I'm a part of the youth. I'm speaking for the youth. I'm 32. The game gets younger and younger as the day goes, especially in the internet. With the internet and everything that's going on, is young. But I'm 32 and I consider myself young, because age ain't a number; it's a mentality. My mentality ain't PR is young. He just got the fucking the fucking what's the word?
Wisdom.
He has the wisdom of being in the game for over 20 years. So off the strength, you gotta respect that.
Right.
He started off as a young nigga, so you gotta respect that. But it's just the lack of respect. Period. And I keep saying that word because for a nigga to. I don't agree with everything they say. That Biggie shit was blasphemous to me.
Yeah, but I also think some of those folks got to stop asking them that shit. They just trying to get headlines.
They troll. That's trolling.
What the media is full of trolls.
Yeah,
they full of trolls. He don't know and whatever. Like,
and then you gotta fucking know that this kid wasn't born when Biggie was really reigning supreme. So his influence may not be that. You feel me? So you can't really be mad at him because he feel that way because he didn't live that. He didn't feel what we felt. I was in 6th grade when Biggie died. A lot of these niggas was just in the cradle when Biggie died. They don't really know what that feel like. They listening from their pops, and it's a different feeling. Like it's OGs that I didn't really come up on. That was before I even started listening to music. I wouldn't have no opinion on them because I'm not dumb. But that might not have been my cup of tea.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you can't really be mad at him for not embracing what we embrace because he come from a whole different era.
It's not that, though.
What is it?
It's a lot of millennials that do it for shit.
It's delivery. Because what did you say? You said, okay, they may not have been your cup of tea, but you were quiet about your opinion. But it's like blasphemy when somebody is heralded in a freaking community, in a culture, and you shit on them as if they were an afterthought.
Yeah.
It's like, it's trolling.
Gotta stop.
It's trolling. It's like, for a kid that grew up in the LeBron James era and don't wear Jordans and don't give a fuck about what Jordan did and just be like, fuck Michael Jordan. I'm a LeBron fan. LeBron will kill him.
Right.
That's just the same. It's the same way.
It's real.
So you just gotta respect the influence.
All right, we got Smoke DZA is in here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the legendary Pete Rock is in here. We're gonna go to the phone lines, take them to Florida. Greg, what up, Greg?
Yo, Greg.
Greg, what up, man?
I'm Pete Rock. Man, I was calling in and let y'all know that definitely feeling the movement and the music that y'all got coming out.
Thank you.
And I respected what you guys are doing, and I'm looking forward to hearing that album.
Definitely.
Thank you, bro.
Word up.
December 2nd, Friday. Pop out.
Hey, most definitely. Hey, Pete Rock, I'm too far for the tickets, but just to let you know, you got a real fan out here.
That's what's
I'm
up.
going to give you 3 albums, Monumental, Soul Survivor, and The Main Ingredient.
Oh, damn.
Those right there are my joints.
Well.
Wow.
Tickets are yours, baby.
Don't give them tickets on the line, man. We'll get them some. You get them some?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold up. You in Florida?
He in Florida.
Oh, you in Florida?
Yeah, I'm in
But
Florida,
get your ass on the flight and get over here.
Come on, man. Get on that train, kid. All right. Okay, let's get back into it, man.
Yeah, can I ask something?
Go for it while I pick a song.
I'm wondering, because of how impactful this new music has been on yourself, and you hear from all of the callers, and you were saying how even though you've 101% been your authentic self throughout all of your recording processes, but that the older music may have been perceived as gimmicky.
Right.
So with this project now, is this gonna create a new standard for you with future music you do?
This is like a bookmark for me.
Okay.
That's what I consider, like everything I did before. I'm not straying away from what I
Like
do.
Rolling Stoned?
Like the Rolling Stoned and George Cush the Button and Substance Abuse.
Don't pass Trump the blunt.
He has risen. Don't pass Trump the blunt. The Hustlers catalog,
Right.
THC. All of that is referencing to the thing that I love, a lot, which is pot. I'm a marijuana activist. It's just who I am. It's what I do. It is what it is. But it's more to me than just pot. You feel me? And even with the new shit that I'm going with from after here, it's still going to be weed infused. But I'm not just going to just tie it into this is just all you're going to get.
Right.
I feel like even with the music I put out, that was weed infused with the funny titles, it still had substance to it. And it still was something that you can take other than how to smoke or how to sell or how to roll weed. So
What we just play?
We played Hold the Drum.
We're gonna go into Until Then. Mac Miller is on this one.
Yeah, shout out to Mac Miller, man.
So how did
That's
that
the homie.
happen? How was that like? Did y'all swap stories? Was Ariana there?
Funny, like I know Mac for several years. That's always been a homie. This particular record came about from PR. PR was like, yo, you want to get Mac Miller? And I'm like, yeah, you gonna hit him up? Yeah, I'm talking to him right now. It's on the record. I'm like, I ain't said it to him.
He just happened to text me. That was funny because
crazy.
we weren't thinking
about it
at that point. And he texted, and we were talking about something totally different. And then just something in my head said, ask him.
And it was hard for him to say no.
Yeah.
And then he DM'd me like, yo, did you hear my verse? I'm like, yeah, I heard it. You killed it.
Mac Miller's a spitter.
Yeah, he's
Mac
dope.
Miller could
He's
fucking
dope.
rap.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
Like,
he's
he
dope.
always has been a spitter.
Yeah. I give it up.
Yeah, and always
Malcolm is a good rapper.
He's concerned about his spitting.
Yeah,
He
but
cares.
he's also concerned about elevating too, because this last project he put out is a completely different from what he did, the Divine Feminine.
Yes.
With embracing, his feminine side. Shout out to us.
Yeah, it sounds like a great rough edge R&B / hip hop record. This last project he
Mac
put out.
really likes music, and he hangs out with musicians, rappers, art like lyricists. So it's not that hard for him to step his shit up when you're around. Niggas that set the bar high.
Let's go into that. We're gonna keep the phone lines open. 888-742-3345. Smoke DZA is here. Don't Smoke Rock. Pete Rock. Schaefer Fire.
Right.
Weed is from the herb.
Light this back.
Be easy. Yes.
Woo.
Until then,
You don't
featuring-
get high to that.
Yeah, man.
Something wrong with you.
Don't Smoke Rock. That's the name of the album. Out Friday. Smoke DZA, Pete Rock here. Cassius on the line from Chicago. What up, Cassius?
What up, though? What's poppin', Sway?
What's popping with you, man? I'm feeling good right now, man. Good music make me feel good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling blessed. Hey, P Rock, man.
What up?
Yo, man. Son, you killing it, man. You still that nigga, man. Like, I should have linked that with you, man, when I was still dropping albums with Elm, dog. But
Yeah, it's all
I woke
good.
up this morning.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
inspired this morning, fam. I woke up this morning. I'm just dropping my shorties off. I'm finna hit the studio. But man, I'm a DM you, man. My
For
link,
real.
I'm like the real cash is on Twitter. I'm gonna DM you and get, man. You killing it, dog. Like,
Thank you, man.
Damn.
Early morning is the
Right,
best
man.
time to make music too. When you artist, creative artist. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say that? Because a lot of people think
that's
it's
where all
nice.
the ideas start.
Yeah.
Fresh in the morning.
Yeah.
Hit a cup of coffee and the
quiet.
light bulb comes on
And
for
it's
a couple
quiet.
hours.
Yeah.
you know?
Less distractions.
You
Groupies
could
are
write at
sleeping.
night. You could write at night, but it's always good to record early.
Yep.
Real talk.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Pete Rock.
What's up, bro?
These beats, man. What's probably the biggest compliment you got on a song that you made, and by whom?
Probably Dr. Dre.
Did you hear that? Did he slightly stump?
Dr.
What
Dre.
did he say? What song was
Said
it?
he liked the Loose Ends song I did. I never forget it because I was backstage at Saturday Night Live and hanging out.
Another one.
He
Back
just
to back
suddenly
style.
he always do this shit though.
No, I was just, I was invited, so I hung out. Snoop and everybody was there, Exhibit, and Dre walked up on me. He was like, "Yo," that Loose End shit. I listen to that shit every day. I was like, I was just blown away. You know what I mean?
Damn, they have Dr.
Long.
Dre
That's
compliments.
because this album, the drums were so crazy on this whole album.
Thank you, man. Thank you, boss.
Was this after 2001 or before 2000?
98.
Oh yes,
1998.
that's right. Yeah.
98.
So and then 2001 came out.
Yep, 2001. Yep. Yeah.
Was it bigger for you? Dre was bigger than you to say like a Run DMC, being that we grew up listening to like a Run DMC.
Down
Dre,
with the King.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was bigger coming from Dre than Run DMC.
Man, nah. Well, Run and them was first, so I can't say that.
Right. That was okay. That was the first.
They were first.
Yeah.
So they were the first big rappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Dre was really like the really outspoken big producer.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, that spoke on my music, so I was,
Right.
flipping on that.
So it's
And
two
then
different.
Teddy
kinda-
Riley too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my heroes, man. So it's all good.
No doubt.
Smoke, you gotta be careful because a lot of times you hang around with Pete Rock, man. You don't want to get lost in the camouflage.
Subtly just dropping
them
jewels.
bombs. It can hit you over the head.
Did I mention me and CL Smooth are back also?
What?
Shout out to CL.
Word up. CL Smooth out there.
What happened? How'd that happen?
I mean, we just been on the road a lot, you
Yeah.
know. We've been touring, and you know, I said after me and Smoke do our thing, that we go into our thing. But he's got beats, and he's sitting on cloud nine.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm getting on that album too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
You gonna thug your way? He just invited himself for that.
I'm not missing
on
that.
Yeah,
he's-
Smoke just said it.
He's welcome on that.
Yeah, if it's an interlude with an interviewer or something like that, I'm on it too. So, nobody been interviewing y'all longer than
You
us.
heard that, CL?
Okay, come
All
on.
right. You know what I mean?
Smoke, you gotta be careful because you got a very original, unique style about you. You comfortable in your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And you could be hanging around a lot of rappers that's gonna take pieces and bits of your energy.
They already started.
They
They
starting
been
that, right?
Doing that shit. That shit been happening. I see bits of me in a lot of rappers, but I mean it's cool. It's love.
It's love. But who's one of those big artists that have come to you that maybe surprised you and said, "Man, I really love part of your work."
Shit, so many. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, recently, the person that really got me like a fan and really excited was Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, yeah. And
I mean, just him being him doing the record with me and
Yeah, that was
supporting the
crazy.
record. It means a lot to me. So
the
right
black
now,
superhero.
Yeah, black
car.
superhero car.
Yeah. Was he in the studio or he just sent it?
He sent actually.
Tell that story.
Right? So me and PR just started working on the album, and he's like, yo, who you want on this shit? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. He was like, nah, who you want? Like, my contact list is open. I'll go through my phone right now. You tell me whoever it is. It could be Kanye. It could be whoever the fuck it is.
Nice.
And I'm like, I mean.
Pete was flexing on
He
you.
was flexing on. He was flexing. I was like, well, shit. I mean, I want to work with Ross. He was like, "Oh, word? Oh, yeah, I was just talking to him." I just start texting. And I'm like, all right. And then he like, oh, yeah. I told him you liked his shit. He said, word, good looking. He said he gonna do it. I'm like, all right, bet. Then like a few days later, we get the email with his vocals. I was like,
that was crazy to me.
he had just came home from he was on house arrest and shit. And I didn't think I was gonna get that verse. Better yet, get it in that timely fashion. And he was the first artist to send a guest verse back. Yep. For that album, and I stalked a lot of my friends that I didn't end up getting on the tape. And I didn't even. We only hit Ross once, and he sent that shit.
We got room for that.
Blessings come in different forms.
We got room for whoever we missed. Though.
Yes.
What we gonna play it now?
What's that?
We
play
gonna
what?
The one with Ross, so he can't talk about the song and not play.
That's true.
You ain't
Gotta
it?
connect.
Can we?
Got it? Yeah, black superhero car.
Can we?
Yeah, play that shit.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.